Hi, I'm Billy Dutton. I'm trying a paint by number that I found at Michael's. Cool sword in a book, count me in. It's been a pretty long time since I've done one of these. I think the last time was when I was a small kiddo. After painting this, I'm thinking they're useful for a couple of reasons. First of all, fun. They're a sort of a chill way to color. It's fairly relaxing. There's something satisfying about following instructions and having that result in something cool, like following a cooking recipe. And second of all is that it breaks down the colors in a way that's easy to study. Like, I wouldn't have necessarily thought about painting a sword a sort of creamy pale yellow, but I really like it, especially with this color palette. And you get a look at where do shadows go and where do highlights go. Very useful. And I'm going to say, if you want a color by number that's a bit more challenging, doing one on acrylic would be the way to do it. Why? Because the number guide is on a piece of paper that I've taped to the back side. So there's just a little bit of distance between it and where I'm putting down paint, which means whenever I move the acrylic or my head, the itty bitty little paint spaces move just a little. So they kind of end up as loose guidelines. I had also been kind of thinking about a project I had done in high school where we had to paint on glass, which meant thinking about layers because you have to do the frontmost layer first, otherwise when you flip it around, important things disappear. I remember it being kind of a fun brain puzzle as it's sort of the opposite of how I usually paint. It was something I've been thinking about trying again. So this sort of scratched that itch, but because the numbers and colors have a set space, I didn't have to think about the layers that much. I mean, I did have to think about how to approach it. If I did smaller details first, I could sort of be a bit less concerned about accidentally going over them with the larger color around them. But if I wanted to do a second coat of the correct color of paint on the little details, that worked less well. When I first started, I tried to paint the numbers in order, but that did not work at all for me, so I washed the paint off and started again. Which is a fun thing you can do when you paint on acrylic. After I had gotten at least one layer of paint on all of the areas, I took a highlighter and colored in the whole paint by number reference page. This way I could see where there was gaps and thin areas so I could fix it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe to continue on this art journey with me.